All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking trade rumors because the Golden State Warriors are actually reportedly interested in Victor Oladipo. I think that who they would have to give up is Kelly Oubre, just because. So Victor Oladipo's contract, he's got $21 million on this year. Kelly Oubre's got a little over 14 mil. So in any Victor Oladipo trade, his contract obviously has to get matched, or his salary's got to get matched. So that's why most likely I would think if Victor Oladipo gets traded, it will probably be a 3-team trade. But in this particular situation with the Golden State Warriors, we could just make it happen because of Kelly Oubre's contract. I know that I do some Warriors videos. I talk some Warriors in my live streams, especially as well. And I really think that Kelly Oubre is a good basketball player. But Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre, they went on court. They averaged just a little over 32 points per game combined, but they're just much worse when they're both on the court. They've lost more than 7 points per 100 possessions with each of them on the court compared to off of it. And I like Andrew Wiggins much more. I think he's improved greatly as a passer. And Kelly Oubre they just traded for him, so I think that this trade, I actually haven't even told you guys the trade, but here it is. Kelly Oubre Jr., Marquise Chris, Eric Paschall, a 2022 first-round pick, top 10 protected for Victor Oladipo. It's a lot to give up when you first hear about it. It's a lot to give up for Victor Oladipo on an expiring contract, but the thing is, Kelly Oubre is on an expiring deal, and Marquise Chris is on an expiring deal as well. He's also injured, so Marquise Chris probably wouldn't even play a game for the Houston Rockets before he entered free agency because this past January, fractured his fibula or something like that. So I really like Eric because last season he averaged, 14 points per game, maybe a little over 4 rebounds, a little over 2 or 3 assists. He started in 26 games, and you guys know I watched a lot of Warriors games last year, and it was his rookie year at 23 years old, and he was showing signs of this dude for real can help out this squad right now and in the near future. So I really love Eric. I like Victor Oladipo as well. I really love Kelly Oubre. I don't know that my issue with this trade is I'm sure it would because we got Kevin Porter Jr. getting called up, so it's wouldn't you think Kelly Oubre would help us win more games? Same with Eric. But what I love about it so much is I find this trade to be just genuinely possible because not only because of the mutual interest, but this is the icing on the cake. With every Rockets trade, it's it doesn't really make sense for a couple of reasons, whether it's height, whether it's age, whether it's fit. This makes a lot of sense because it continues with the small ball trend that Coach Silas and the Houston Rockets organization appears to want. So if they want to get small ball, this is a perfect trade because it's not like we're out here trading for James Wiseman off their bench. I love it. I absolutely love it. So far, I think Oladipo's played I want to say it's been 18 games. I've got it right here. 15 games for the Houston Rockets since he came over in a trade in January. He's been averaging just about 20 points per game, just about 5 rebounds per game, and just about 5 assists per game. So it's really good statistical, if you're not looking for, because we're not looking at efficiency wise. That's been the whole issue with Depot, has been efficiency wise. But the Warriors, they want another ball handler, they want another playmaker, and they already have 4 players owed more than 24 mil next season. So likely Depot wouldn't be a long-term fit, but I really think Depot could help them get into contention for the season, much more than Oubre has. I love Oubre because I think Wiggins is, and like I said, man, he's improved greatly as a defender. He's an extremely, extremely underrated defender. He's having probably his best year as a player, and I think it's just only going to get better, especially being in this Warriors system, especially being with Steph Curry. I really want them to, and Steve Kerr, I don't think that they would want to trade him. I know for a fact they would not want to trade him, so it would definitely 100% be Kelly Oubre. And I love this, man. I really do. They're at 19 and 18, and they need to get going, man. They really do. So, the Rockets, on the Rockets' hand, we've lost 13 straight games. I think it should be pretty evident what we're doing, but I'd love to know what you guys have to say about this, because Victor Oladipo getting traded to the Golden State Warriors, man, that's just a total plausible idea, and it frees up more minutes for Kevin Porter Jr. So as of right now, I'm not too worried about his minutes, because if you really wanted to, you could throw Kevin at small forward, because we're already running with a super small lineup as well. If Christian Wood's going to be our center when he comes back healthy, then hopefully our PJ Tucker won't be on the team anymore, or if so, he'll be on the bench. So you want to hope that Jayshawn Tate will most likely be at the 4 spot, and then you want to hope that Kevin Porter Jr. will most likely be at that 3 spot. If they can somehow swing, or not somehow, but if they decide to pull the trigger, which they 100% should, on a Victor Oladipo trade, it's just so many more opportunities for Kevin at that shooting guard position. Now, I know they want him to be a backup point guard, or I know they want him to be a point guard, but we have John Wall right now, so he probably would be considered a backup point guard. So all the lineups are going to be super interesting, but it's just, you got to know that, first off, if Kevin, no matter how many minutes he gets right out of the gate, if he exceeds anything, like if he's just continues to play how he's been playing in the G League, unanimous G League MVP, he would get minutes. He would find a way to get minutes. But freeing up Victor Oladipo, freeing up PJ Tucker, it makes it that much easier, because they're already off the team. And it's like, I love the guys we have on the Rockets, but we can just get so many more of them up now. Like Anthony Lamb, Trevelyan Queen, Amari Brooks. He is an incredible sharp-shooting three-point shot, and these are the guys that I want to get called up onto the team. So we'll see about this Victor Oladipo trade. I actually have a couple more that I kind of want to talk about in maybe another video, but I still fully anticipate Victor Oladipo to get traded. I think his time has just come to an end here in Houston. It didn't last long. What did it last? 15 games or so, but it was an interesting ride. I wish Vic the best of luck. I would feel bad for Vic if I felt like he didn't kind of have a victim's mentality, where he's like, oh, nobody really wants me, and then, you're out here declining contract extension. So it was fun. I wish him the best of luck. I think he's a good player, but his time on Houston's over now. So let me know if you like this trade. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.